All right, folks, well, I got this crazy idea that instead of having bed liner on the outside of the truck, maybe we should also have it in the bed of the truck. Let's go. All right, folks, well, it is officially time to deal with this disgusting headliner. I tried to recover it myself, trimmed it totally wrong, just made a complete mess of it. And I would say this is probably one of the top 3 eyesores on this truck. Next up is dealing with that bumper and grill and then the unpainted box. But anyways, we're going to try and throw in this new one that I got from a junkyard. This thing is in really good shape, but as you can tell, it came out of an extended cab. So I'm going to try and do my best and just trim it. I know that it would have been better to just buy a new one, but honestly, I got this for about 25 bucks. It's in great shape. It's not dangling at all. And you know what? Let's see if we can make it work. All right, and there we go. Not quite finished yet. There's still some trim to put in. Unfortunately, I got to run. I'm just going over to autocross, but amazing how well this worked out. There might be a bit of an issue with this light because the extended cab kind of has like a curve here, but overall, pretty darn good. And for 25 bucks, that is a heck of an upgrade. All right, folks, well, the truck is coming along very nice, and been working on it a lot. If you've been watching the shorts, you will know that this interior is pretty much done. I got the headliner trimmed down and put in there. Not perfect, but definitely good enough for me right now. All this kind of stuff. I've been driving without a console here. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I had interior lights that worked. All this stuff is new out of that, well, new out of that junkyard interior I got. You know, still some stuff to do. There's a couple of outstanding pieces of trim that I haven't located yet. That other dash still needs to go in. There's a few issues like that, but overall she's looking pretty spot on. Okay, well, the reason for today's video, it is time to deal with this box. I usually have some rubber mats that sit in here. This is absolutely disgusting. When I originally painted the truck, I kind of had delusions of grandeur and thought that I was gonna try and bang some of these dents out of the box, but honestly, it's come to the point where I don't really care. I just kind of want it to be not this gross. I mean, all these dents and stuff here, the reality is there's gonna be quad bouncing over this and whatever junk in here for the next, you know, God knows how many years. So let's just be real with ourselves. I just need to get it painted, and that's good enough. So the plan was to go ahead and use this Raptor liner. This is what the whole truck is painted in, but I actually forgot that I bought this kit as tintable. The original plan was to go black everywhere, and then when I made new front and rear bumpers, I was going to paint those in like a dark charcoal gray just to give it a little bit of contrast. I don't have the dark charcoal gray tint either, and to be perfectly honest with you, I still have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff that needs to be bolted onto this truck. The stereo is, you know, huge money. I've got the Carly long travel airbags. I've got those amp steps. I got the exhaust brake and, like, you know, the ARB air locker compressors and all this stuff. And I've really tried to say just no more spending right now. I just want to get as much stuff done as I can for as cheap as possible within reason. Get all the stuff that I still have to put on this truck installed, and then we can start worrying about spending a bit of money. And along the lines of not spending money, I'm going to go ahead and use this stuff back here. This is the stuff I painted the bottom of the cab with, as well as the firewall. It's been on there for about a year, seems to be holding up just fine. As you can see, it's paintable, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and put this stuff on there, and then maybe I'll put Raptor liner over it or something, but I just want everything to look somewhat proper. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the stuff here. It's designed to be sprayed on. I actually brushed it on. You can see some of the brush marks in the light. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Hopefully I've got enough to get the back of the truck done, but like I say, right now the name of the game is not spend money. Currently just kind of wire wheeling it down. I'm gonna start getting some paint in here hopefully soon, but it is going slow. All right, now many hours later, and this is done. It's actually the next day. This all got 2 coats of a rust converting primer, which I had to let it dry overnight. And then this now has 1 coat of rubberized undercoating on it. This is paintable. I'll probably do another coat. It's pretty warm right now, so this might take a while to dry, but massive improvement. Not perfect, you know, but when I go over it with the Raptor liner, it really covers a lot of texture and stuff like that, so I think this is going to be just fine. All right, and then moving on to the final eyesore on this truck, or the biggest one anyways, and that is the front grille and the front bumper. As I mentioned, the Raptor liner I have is tintable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just tint it black and kind of give everything a once over, or if I'm gonna go a dark charcoal gray. When I build a bumper eventually, I would like to have it gray with maybe some red shackles hanging off it, just for some just for a bit of look on it and contrast. But anyways, I just can't look at these anymore. It's time to go ahead and just hose them down with some matte clear, or with some matte black paint. Got a few cans of this right now. I'm just going to clean it up with some wax and grease remover and give it a good scuff and stuff, and away we go. All right, got her all scuffed up. Time to clean it real good and throw some paint down, and hopefully this is going to look a heck of a lot better. All right, folks, and there we go. That's the 3 biggest eyesores on this truck. Massively improved. It's not done, it's not perfect, but man, it's just amazing how far this truck has come in the last little while. I mean, this is all stuff that I've been putting off for a long time, and it's nice to finally start getting some things knocked off the list. Anyways, just want to say thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.